Technology represents the powerful tools that the learner can use to facilitate his or her own learning process. The pre-service teacher technology competencies identify areas of proficiency for teachers to effectively use technology resources to create the conditions that optimize learning. Teachers need knowledge of the basic technology equipment operations and concepts, technology resources and tools for information literacy, and technology resources and tools for content areas. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. Students in a business class in an alternative high school are using Capitalism Plus simulation software to create and run their own corporations. To help the students understand key concepts, the teacher has them complete a tutorial on Capitalism Plus. The students run 3 price tests, noting how a change in product price affects supply and demand, revenue, profit, and quantity sold.
Okay, today we're going to go over product pricing with your simulation Capitalism Plus, and we're going to determine how pricing your product affects the profit, the revenue, and the quantity sold. So on your game and on the sheet I gave you, you can follow along with that. We have open Capitalism Plus, and now we want to choose the second tutorial, Market Analysis. Now we're going to do some different pricing strategies. Start with select the informational button for your department store, which is right there. It's already selected. You should see pictures of 3 products. You already have it selected right there. That's your informational button. You have 3 products. Okay, look over the revenue, quantity and sold, and profit graphs for a particular product. And you can see which product you're looking at by the yellow box that's highlighted around the product. So most of you right now have shampoo highlighted. And you can see the gross profit down in the right-hand corner for that product. Okay, now, first of all, let's look at your supply and demand lines. How did your supply and demand lines change this time?
Well, the supply shot up again and the demand dropped.
Okay, probably say the demand dropped, right? Okay, so why do you think that was? Why did demand drop now? Okay, the prices went higher, which means more people were probably unwilling to pay the price that you set, right? Okay. So now you've raised it to a level where not everybody will buy it. So now you have products sitting on the shelf that not everybody will buy. Okay, and Gina, you had the same thing. Not quite as bad as everybody else, but your camera's demand did slack off a little bit when your price went up, which makes sense, right? If a product that you normally buy goes up in price, you may not buy it as often, or you may not choose to buy it at all. You may do what?
Buy something else?
Yeah, you might go buy something else.
The teacher helps the students apply their new knowledge to real-life situations and to their own virtual corporations.
How accurate do you think this is? Do you think what we just did is true for the real world? Okay. How? Can you give me an example of something?
Well, like at my work, we always run out of clams. We never have enough supply of clams for however many people want them.
Okay. You think of a product on the shelf somewhere. Let's go back to PlayStation 2 since they were hot at Christmas. At $299, did they stay on the shelf?
No.
Okay. At $550 on eBay, did they sell real well?
I don't know.
Okay, you might not know? No, they didn't sell real well. Okay, because the price went up so high that people backed off. Why are prices usually changed on a product? Why would you change a price on a product in this game or in real life, either one?
It was popular.
Okay, it's popular, so how would you change it if it was popular?
Make it more expensive because people want it.
Okay, that's one way. Why else would you change a product's price?
You get rid of it, you can lower it.
Okay, yeah, that's right. If you wanted to clearance it out, you'd blow it out, drop the price, and get rid of it. What else?
The teacher has incorporated resources that match the students' needs and support their learning. This illustrates technology competency number 20, the use of instructional software. The teacher further demonstrates technology competency number 20, the use of instructional software, as the students run their virtual corporations. The teacher raises the students' awareness of various features of Capitalism Plus that can help the students make decisions about pricing and investments.
Okay, if we look at the next part of these companies, you'll see the financial overview. What is a good indicator off of the financial overview of how this company may do in the near future and how long it may last, period? Looking at those 4 things right in here. What's one thing you would pick out to be important to know about a company?
Net worth. Net worth.
Okay, what does that tell you?
About $3 billion.
Okay, you got about $3 billion there. $1 billion. What is net worth?
It's how much your company is really worth
Okay, yeah.
altogether.
And what does it take into account? How are you going to know if you lowered the price too much?
The supply line will go down,
Okay, and that did. Your blue supply line on frozen beef went.
and then you just raise the
Wait.
price up. Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to find the right price, aren't you?
Yeah.
The students use Microsoft FrontPage to create websites for their corporations. They post financial data for their stockholders, and they compose daily press releases describing the results of their Capitalism Plus simulation. The students include charts that track the annual revenue of their corporations, and they have to describe any variations in revenue.
Remember your daily press release? You're going to write up what you've done today in your game. Talk about your stock market investments. You talk about your businesses, your pricing wars. Just generally, summarize all that in a paragraph, and then work in 3 words from your list of what you did today. You can put your date on there. Let's go ahead and click and cancel it. We'll start a new web for you. Just go to File and Close Web. I guess go all the way down to the double arrows. And then, okay, it's not open. Just go to New Web up top, and just make a new 1-page web. And just click OK.
The teacher has designed a learning activity to teach the students how to publish their projects on the World Wide Web. This illustrates technology competency number 14, World Wide Web authoring. The students use spreadsheets to record their corporate revenue data from the Capitalism Plus simulation. After completing the spreadsheets, the students are able to view the data as graphs. This helps them visualize the progress of their virtual corporation's revenue throughout the activity. The students post the graphs on their corporate websites for their stockholders.
We need to open up Microsoft Excel now. Probably the best way to do that is go to Start, go to New Office Document, or it's under Programs also. You can go there, I guess. And then select Worksheet, Derek. Blank workbook, actually. And go ahead and put in your data for your annual revenue. And so for like in cell A1, or I'll give you the template that you'll do for your web page. But go ahead and create the graph now, and then we'll cut and paste the graph that you create into your web page. Now we're ready to create our chart for your annual revenue. So go ahead and go up to the chart wizard, which is your little bar graphs up there. Okay, and what type of chart do you think would be good for showing the annual revenue data?
A line.
Okay, a line would work, and what else? There's one other one that would be good.
Bar graph.
The teacher has created a lesson that teaches students to use spreadsheets to improve their data keeping, analysis, and report generating skills. This illustrates technology competency number 18. Maintaining their own corporate website gives the students experience with a real-world application of technology in business. The teacher has designed an activity that helps students gain awareness of the impact of computing technology in business, industry, and society. This demonstrates technology competency number 5, computers in society.